National Savings Week, so it's probably the right time for this.
I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well,
Sarah Willingham is here now with her top 3 savings tips. So let's start with those.
I started with the first one. I thought premium bonds. You know, there are so many people out there that spend £2 or £3 a week on the National Lottery. Well, actually, why not spend that money in a year buying premium bonds? They're safe. And at the end of the day, somebody could come and knock on your door and you could win £1 million.
So you can cash them in whenever you want to, can't you?
Yes, exactly.
And then, but while they're there, they keep
You never know.
You never know.
I think it's quite a fun way of saving because they are safe, and yet you never know, you might get a windfall.
Well, my
at the
mum's
end
got
of
premium bonds, and then every so often she'll open it up and she gets a, you know, so 25 quid or 50 quid or something
we
like that.
always give godchildren premium bonds, which I think is a great present.
Does the amount of money you win or the amount of people who win change depending on interest rates and things like that?
No, it's all tax-free as well when you win it, so you can win up to between £5 or £1 million, which is great.
And there's no tax
It is
on
brilliant.
Great.
Another thing that we used to do, piggy bank savings, is what we used to do at home, have a massive big glass bowl in the living room, all spare change went into it, and once a year we used to empty it all out, all over the carpet, and the kids used to count it all and decide where we were going to go once a year. Nice way of saving. Doesn't have to be for the special day out, could also be for the washer breaking or whatever.
Well, you say that if you buy a coffee every morning on your way to work and you stop doing it and put your £2 into a jar, around 250 working days per year, you save about 500 quid.
500 quid, I mean,
that's a bit.
don't
That's a
have
holiday.
the coffee. Exactly. Cash ISAs, I know everybody thinks that cash ISAs are boring, but when we start talking about things like that, this is the place to put your money. £5,340 a year, you can put it. It is tax-free. You should be looking now for around 3%. So
How does that work then if you're taxed at source? How does it go? I don't understand how it then saves tax-free in that account.
You're allowed to put up to £5,340 into a cash ISA every year, and you don't get tax at all on the interest.
Okay.
So so if you're a 40% tax earner, for example, you're saving 40% on the interest.
So more if you're self-employed then, is that?
Regardless, that is everybody, whether you're a 20%, 20%, 25%, 40% taxpayer, you're allowed to put that amount into a cash ISA.
But you say you should make sure you look for one that's giving you about 3%.
There are loads
of rubbish.
To be
ones
honest,
around.
there are loads of rubbish ones out there. Under 1%, it's not worth the effort, frankly.
Yeah.
Look for around 3%.